Greetings, Trailblazers. I am George Washington, and today I will recount the events of a war that forever changed the fate of North America and set the stage for the American quest for independence, the French and Indian War. I was there when it all began, and I fought in the thick of it. Let me take you back to 1754, when tensions between Britain, France, and native tribes boiled over into war. Here's the lay of the land before the war. To the east, the British colonies stretched along the Atlantic, while the French held much of the land west of the Appalachian Mountains, including the vital Ohio River Valley. This land was crucial, rich in resources, and strategically important. Both the French and the British sought to control it, and alliances with the native tribes added to the complexity. Tensions rose, and I soon found myself at the heart of it. In 1754, both Britain and France wanted the fertile land for different reasons. The French were focused on the fur trade, working closely with the native tribes, but the British wanted to expand their colonies into these regions. I was sent, as a young officer, to deliver a message to the French, telling them to leave the Ohio Valley. When they refused, it became clear that conflict was inevitable. It was at Fort Necessity where I first led men into battle. It wasn't my finest moment. We were outnumbered and outmaneuvered by the French and their native allies. We had to surrender, but that skirmish marked the beginning of what would become a full-scale war across North America. As the war raged on, one of the most decisive moments came in 1759 during the Battle of Quebec. The British, under General Wolfe, defeated the French on the plains outside the city, which was a turning point in the war. The fall of Quebec gave Britain control of Canada and much of the French territory in North America. By 1763, the war ended with the signing of the Treaty of Paris. Britain emerged victorious, but at great cost. The French were forced to give up nearly all their lands in North America. However, the war had left Britain deep in debt. To pay for it, Parliament imposed new taxes on the American colonies, the Stamp Act, the Sugar Act, and others. Those taxes didn't sit well with us colonists. Many of us, including myself, felt betrayed. After all, we had fought alongside the British in this war, but now we were being forced to pay for it without any say in the matter. This growing resentment would soon spark the fires of revolution. Looking back, I realized the French and Indian War was the beginning of our journey toward independence. Though we fought as loyal British subjects, the seeds of rebellion were sown. It was a hard-fought victory, but it left a bitter taste in the mouths of the colonists, one that would lead us to fight for our freedom just years later. Do you have any questions about my experiences in the war?